Hi, and welcome to Day to Day with Ray, with me, Ray Ray. I'm actually sitting here working on a cake. I'm gonna see if you guys can see it. Pretty, pretty. Pretty, pretty. Please don't mind the dishes in the sink. We set this down. Hope everybody is having a marvelous day. Today, I don't even know what today is. I think today's Thursday. Going on Friday, I think. But I'm going to a flea market with my girlfriend this weekend, and as like a little thank you for going to the flea market with me, even though my birthday is in 2 days, I figured I would make her a cake because since my surgery, again, I've been feeling really good, and I'm feeling like my old self again. I've actually, for the first time today, I wanted to take a nap since my surgery, and my son was not really allowing me to. But yeah, so, and then today, like, I accidentally had a boo-boo moment. I blew my nose. Not hard, thankfully, but this, like, stuff. Just gross stuff came out of it, and it was really nasty. So I was like, uh-oh, but at least there's like nothing gushing from my nose, so I know I didn't mess anything up, so it's a good thing. But yeah, so I mean, this week's just been hectic. My son's been home. It's like his first week of, you know, summer, and he's been home driving me insane. But I keep thinking, I can see my son, and I try to get past it, but come on, face it, parents. We all know our kids pluck our everlasting freaking nerves sometimes, and you just want to scream. And cake baking, I love to make cakes, and it can be a blessing and a curse because when I really get into it, I get into it, and it calms me, and it relaxes me. And so, like I said, when I'm really into it, I'm into it. But tonight, my son, he wanted to help me do all kinds of crazy stuff, and I'm like, no, don't do that. No, thank you. And then I felt bad because then he went off and cried and was like, you hate me. And I'm like, oh my gosh, like, really? No. I mean, the only thing really, because I have been yelling at him a lot. We have a kitten, and he does not leave her alone. Typical 5-year-old, you know. But it's like getting to the point where it's just like, oh my God, leave the cat alone. But so yeah, so I'm actually working on this cake today. I don't know how many people make their own birthday cake, but I'm gonna let my son, this is what I figured, I'm gonna let him help me make my birthday cake tomorrow. And I'm gonna actually, I had a good idea, I'm gonna make a cake. My friend at the fire department, well, she's the president, her and her husband are going to take my son for the weekend, so I can like kind of chill out since it is my birthday, you know, this weekend, even though my husband's working like usual. But they're gonna watch him, so I can just kind of hang out, chill out, relax, veg tomorrow, which will be nice. And then Monday, my girlfriend is having a couple of our friends over, and we're gonna go swimming. But it sucks because, well, my husband at first was like, okay, for your birthday / Father's Day, we're gonna go to the beach. I was like, cool. And then my girlfriend, she's like, why don't you come over, we'll go swimming, because we don't have our pool up yet. And I said, oh, that sounds even better. So I emailed my doctor and I said, hey, you know, can I go swimming and stuff now? And he says, yeah, no, 2 more weeks, 6 weeks post-op. And I'm like, dang it. So I told my husband, I said, let's skip the ocean for this weekend. Let's save it to where we can actually go, like, where he has off, and we can like actually all enjoy it instead of like feeling rushed and what have you. So I think that's gonna be the plan, I think. So we'll see. But that's what I'm hoping anyway. And I want to add a little bit of black on here. I know it sounds crazy, but I'm really liking these. I'll have to show it to you. These little dragees. I used a new fondant recipe. And this is actually my cake corner in my kitchen. And I have 3 shelves and a desk and cookie cutters out the butthole and cake pans. And I even have like totes in the basement for each holiday. I keep them with the holidays of cookie sheets and baking pans, like special holiday, you know, molds and stuff like that. For Easter, I made cake pop, like filling. And then inside the cake pops, I put, well, I made the cake pop, and then I have this like silicone Easter egg mold, and me and my son painted with the candy melts and made like a shell, and then we filled them with the cake pop stuff and filled them up, and they were really good. Very sweet, but really good. Like, hey, I'm a fat girl. I like sweets. But that was just a little too sweet for me. Sorry, but it was. But it was still good. And so my son had fun making them. So I guess that's all that really counts. And but yeah, so I tried this new fondant recipe because I didn't have any. I always make marshmallow fondant. That's what I know. That's what I work with. And I've been trying to improve it because, you know, it does get sticky and this and that. And because I do flavor it sometimes, like for the kids, I'll make like a strawberry fondant or a watermelon fondant or something. And I didn't have any marshmallows, and it's like tomorrow's payday for my husband and we have rent, and I was like, well, I need to find a recipe that I can use and make fondant when I don't have marshmallows. So I found a recipe. I used it tonight. It's like corn syrup and Crisco, but it had to be butter flavored. And I think I messed it up because I was like, man, I don't have butter flavored Crisco. I just have plain Crisco. I said, well, what if I substituted some of the Crisco for real butter? And that's what I did. But it's very oily, and I don't know if that's because here I go thinking like I'm like an actual baker or something. But it didn't turn out it's very oily, but I needed like a more, it's actually very good though, with the butter in it. So I'm still glad I put the butter in there. But it just like melts in your mouth. Like, it's delicious. But yeah, so I actually, as I was making it, I was like kept adding more. It makes a huge batch too, but it was very soft, and I just think it's probably from the butter. And my bottom pink layer is actually kind of oily, but I think that's just, I mean, I use real, like actual legit real butter, so that's probably why that's like that. So I'm just gonna keep going. I like these little black dragees. They kind of make it pop. Ew. Yucky. But yeah, so hopefully these don't. I'm wondering if I should actually put these on here. But I've been keeping the cake underneath the fan. You see, it's just like so oily. Sorry, Kelly. I just don't know what I can do. I mean, maybe I can wipe it off. Hold on. And my apron, my friend made this for me years ago. It's Rachel of Ray's Cakes. And hold on. Sorry, I'm going out of frame. Don't know how to edit. Don't know how to edit yet. I say that all the time. I'm just gonna kind of pat this and see if that helps, because I think, it's not that my food coloring was bad. I probably could have put more, because I did roll it in a cornstarch and sugar type mixture. So let me fix that. But hopefully it'll be all right. So, sorry, you just didn't have my face, he had my belly. But yeah, so nothing really new. Oh yeah, I think I was saying about my doctor. So I called my doctor's office and I was like, you know, we're supposed to go to the beach and I'm supposed to go swimming at my girlfriend's house, and which I actually think she's planning a little party for me, but I'm not sure. So, but, and they're like, no, 6 weeks post-op, and I'm like, damn it. So I just told them we'll go to the beach another day. If you hear that rustling, the parchment paper blew on the floor and my kitten is going to town with it. She is having a ball. So I'm almost done this cake. It's like the little details. And I also got in the mail today, which is another reason why I was excited, but some of the cake looks like poopy because I ordered the some of the Russian piping tips, and I actually got the ruffle tips first. And I like them a lot, but they're like upside down. So when you do a cake, I think you're supposed to hold it this, I don't know, it's really cool though. Like the ruffles came out really nice, but they're upside down. So it was my first time using them. I remember seeing a tutorial on them, but I don't remember her holding the piping bag upside down. So maybe I was doing it wrong. I don't know, but they're really cool looking and I liked it a lot, and I want to practice with them because I want to make, I ordered these Barbie and Ken silhouette cookie cutters, and I want to make like some black fondant and make like some hot pink, you know, fondant and or hot pink icing and put Barbie and Ken on for my girlfriend, even like my girlfriend's little girl, even though I got her Cabbage Patch. Uh-oh. No, don't go down there. Okay, can we hide you in the ruffle? What to hide it in the ruffle? I dropped it. So yeah. I love Cabbage Patch Kids. It's like, you know, I live vicariously through her daughter because, like, you know, I have my son and it's like, you know, cars, Hot Wheels, fire department, because, you know, we're like heavy in the fire department, but with girls, like, I like My Little Pony, and for I was trying to get her daughter to like it because she does like horses, because her grandmother has a farm. I'm just babbling, I'm sorry, it's late. I wanted to do a video and I figured while I was sitting here making my cake, my son's asleep, my hubby's asleep, I'm relaxed, I'm calm, I'm happy. I got my birthday coming up, and I've been like reflecting a lot on my birthday because I was talking to my mom last night and I was like, you know, almost it was, May 14th was my emergency surgery, and I'm just like, you know, I'm blessed. And I don't usually say that because I don't really say my religion preference to many people, but you know, I am truly blessed because this time, I mean, this birthday, I could have been blind, I could have been depressed, I could have been, you know, sitting here not being able to see anything, but here I am, I can see, you know, I'm just, it's such an eye-opener, and I've really been truly reflecting. Like I said, I know I just said my son gets on my nerves, but you know I love my son. I mean, all parents get like that. Kids know how to work the parents' nerves, and I think, you know, I feel for all the people. Again, I say it every video, but it's the truth. I feel for everybody. Oh, my hot pink hands because of my pink dye. I've ran out of gloves. And my heart also, I know it's like not really related, but my heart goes out to all the people in Orlando, the family. I have family in Orlando, and lucky none of them was there, but you know, my heart goes out to everybody. Like, this world is a crazy place. Like, everybody's like, oh, you're such an overprotective mom, but I'm like I will not let my son go outside unless I'm outside with him. And that's the honest truth, because people are effing crazy these days, and you can just walk outside and get shot anymore, and you know, you piss the wrong person off and you're gonna get shot. And it's crazy. The world is just such a crazy place, and I try to keep myself safe and my son safe, and you know, I am very overprotective. Plus, I mean, it's just not shootings. I mean, there is the underground human trafficking is real. They will quick, like that one guy that snatched that daughter up in front of the mother in the dollar store. They're shopping together. That's so crazy. And then like the poor parents that lost their kid to the alligator. Like, the world is insane. Like, what? I can't even, I can't even take it anymore. I swear I can't. But, like I said, everybody has their own stuff that they have to go through, but I just wish the kids, like, it didn't have to involve kids. And, you know, I'm glad the people that did survive Orlando, at the Paul shooting, are okay. And I know that some of them said that they feel guilty for surviving, but be lucky that you did, and you can live and tell the story, and you can remember those who have passed in your own way, and, you know, whatever. But I don't know. It's just, I don't know. I don't know what to say. I just know, hold your kids close, kiss them every night, tell them how much you love them, and that's really all that I can say about that. But I think I'm pretty much done. Let's just get off that, okay? Because it's kind of like, you know, negativity, whatever. So here's the cake. Let me take the camera real quick. And can you see it? I don't know if you can see it. I wish I could learn how to edit soon. So there's the cake. Ta-da! Pretty, pretty. Maybe next time I'll do a video of my, please don't mind this mess. This is my like bag collection. This is my excuse me, Luna. This is my cake corner. So over here, these are all my sprinkles. And then this is my go-to for like my piping and my painting. These are the new Russian tips that I got. I know my hands are so pink, but I'll show them maybe in another video. I still haven't got my Ipsy bag or my Walmart box. Hopefully it'll be here soon. These are like just all cookie cutters, and this is like all labeled. I have more cookie cutters down there. That's like my cake mixes, my candy melts, my jellos, my puddings, my cat's on my foot. This is just my fondant tutorial books, molds, just all kinds of stuff up there. And these are like molds. Ow, Luna. And then I got more like plungers in here, cake pans, my KitchenAid mixer, ice cream maker. This bag down here, right here, this is all cupcake liners. Tons of cupcake liners. This is the mold that I used for Easter. And yeah, and then I have these. This was actually, I don't know what I'm going to use this for, but I've been holding on to it. I figure if anything, I could use it for something. And then it's like, you know, Star Wars molds. And this is my little stuff for my wreath I'm going to make soon. And down here, this is my edible image printer, so I can print pictures and stuff. I actually have a Cricut cake down there. This is my Cricut cake. Some photo albums. These are all, there's my kitten. She's camera. And then there's like all my cake pans for like all the time. Well, I just gave you a tour of it. This picture, when I worked at the school, the art teacher drew that because they were making cup fakes for a project, and this was like her picture. Like they had to draw pictures of cupcakes, and she made fake ones. And so I was like, can I buy that from you? Like I would buy it. It was like 35 bucks, but her name's, I don't know if I should put her name, but she made that for me. And it's funny, I know it's a little dirty, but she said, she just texted me recently and was like, do you still have that picture I painted that I drew? And I said, oh yeah, it's hanging up in my cake corner. So this is like the whole back half of my cake corner. And then my aloe plant for when I burn myself, because I think everybody should have an aloe plant in their house. And my recycling, you don't want to see my trash. So yeah, so there's the cake. Ta-da! Pretty nifty. My iced tea maker. And my big old bay window in the back. But yeah, I guess, oh God, what do I got? Stuff on my face. Look up. This is why you need to wear hands when you're dyeing fondant. I was like, I gotta do my nails. I have a show, but at least I'll match, right? Because it's pink. Alright, well, that's all I have time for tonight. So, as soon as my my beauty boxes come, I am going to do a video on them. Don't mind my hair. I'll do a video on them as soon as I get them in. I'm expecting the Walmart and the Ipsy, and I even got an email saying like a sneak peek, but I didn't even look at it because I just want to be surprised. So everybody has a great night. Take care and love one another, love yourself, love everybody, and we just need to end all this stuff in the world. So, all right, take care. Bye.